item number 22 and 23
Yes,
for admission matter with the consent of the other side.
yes.
These cases may kindly be listed in the first week of August.
First week of August.
August.
Okay.
First.
Yes. Who's for the other side? Oh, taxation. Finest.
Pending.
Okay. On a request made by Sri O.P. Bhatti, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, matter is adjourned to be listed in the first week of August 2025. Yes.
May it please the Lordship. My Lord, I beg to mention item number 31 and 32, my Lord. I have taken consent from my learned senior friend, my Lord, Mrs. A. Unwada Ayan, my Lord. Can it be posted after vacation, my Lord?
No,
I have
it's all matters.
Yes, my Lord. I have some difficulties today, my Lord. Maybe if your Lordship is not inconvenient, then next week or my Lord.
What are the matters about?
These are, my Lord, matters in which, my Lord, they are trying to evict me from my
No, these are
Portal
all matters, 10-year-old matter,
Yes, my Lord.
petition, 10-year-old. How can it be adjourned? Tell us.
today, my Lord.
Let it read, sorry.
Yes, my Lord.
May I please, Your Lordship, listing of a motion matter for tomorrow, my Lord. Similar matter is listed tomorrow. Not already.
May I please? I mention admission matter, my Lord. I prefer application, my Lord, any date, my Lord.
Admission.
Admission matter, my Lord.
Why?
Urgency is there, my Lord. I am the responsible number 7 of this petition, my Lord. There is no stay order. For this pendency of the petition, my mutation has been cancelled.
Mutation has been cancelled.
Yes.
Where is your petition? You have to file a that is your petition.
No, petition filed by another person, co-part of that. For the
Then
demarcation of
where
this
is
land.
your challenge?
For demarcation of this land, this
Where is your challenge? Have you filed a
no,
petition?
I am responding in this, my Lord.
If your mutation has been cancelled, you have to make a fresh challenge.
For pendency of this petition, my Lord.
So what orders can be passed in an admission, in a respondent's brief?
Well, I am the responsible number 7 in this petition, my Lord. That's all.
So without an application by you, what orders can be passed?
Yes, my Lord.
You file a writ petition, you file an IA, whatever you do. Some development has taken place
Right.
in a writ petition where you are a respondent.
Right.
Unless you challenge that development separately, either by way of a fresh writ or an IA, what orders do you expect? Sorry.
Petitioner, they have filed IM, my Lord, for impeding us as a
So what orders can be passed?
Right.
To cancel the mutation or to restore the mutation without an application?
Right.
File an application. Think over. Yes.
I mention for making a motion matter.
Motion is
Wednesday, Lord.
whenever.
May I please, Your Lordship, for withdrawal, Your Lordship.
Tomorrow.
I please, Lordship, I recommend for listing of motion matters.
Motion is all motions allowed. Yes.
Motion matter. Well, I'm paying for listing today's Lordship, but urgent eviction matter. And the eviction is very imminent on 29th, Lordship. May it be listed today itself.
29. Today is what?
22, Lordship, but
Why today? Don't make it today. Have it either tomorrow or day after. Tomorrow we can also allow. Tomorrow.
oblige, Lord.
You inform the other side.
Just okay.
Please, Lordship, I'd like to mention for listing of IA for correction of certain typographical errors.
Okay, Wednesday. What kind of typographical error, madam?
Lordship, there are certain dates and there is one grammatical required.
Okay, day after tomorrow, Wednesday.
Today, Lordship had already passed that order. And Lordship,
Today it will be difficult to get everything. Have it day after tomorrow?
tomorrow, Lordship.
Tomorrow, okay, tomorrow.
May I please, Lord? I wish to mention for listing of matter for order.
Order this week may not be possible. What is the urgency?
If, there is some urgency with the petitioner, your Lordship, has filed an case before the work-up tribunal. Your Lordship. Then they are filing against the dependent here, the respondent here,
There is no
respondent 7, 8, and 9.
petition. Orders after the vacation.
Lordship, can it be after
Unless you make it a case for urgency, we cannot. When was it last listed?
10 to 25?
10?
10 to 25.
10/3/25.
Yes,
What
sir.
was the order passed?
There was a service for upon the respondent 7,
What is
8,
the
and 9.
urgency of an order matter at an order stage? Do you expect some interim order to be passed in the order stage? Cannot. Have it after the vacation. Yes. Give a date after on the reopening we'll have. Yes, madam?
Please, Lordship. The other side of item number 24 of the daily list.
24.
And the matter schedule of the date.
BPCL. Okay, when do you want? After the vacation? On a request made on behalf of the petitioner, list after the vacation. Have you informed all the respondents? After summer vacation? Yes.
Email is this lordship. I beg to mention item number 12 lordship.
Well,
I may be allowed to withdraw this petition lordship.
your name?
He does on behalf of A.M. Ahmed lordship.
Ms. B. Das, learned counsel appearing on instruction of Sri A.M. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that there are instructions not to press this writ petition. Also heard. Yes, government advocate, Mr. Das, you will be appearing. Okay, Sri Das and Das learned G. Para, writ petition is accordingly dismissed as withdrawn. Yes.
Item 1. But before I start, my apologies for the bulky annexures in the contempt petition.
Why do you
There's a reason. Only one document would
why
have,
do you need to seek an apology if you know?
because
that it is not required?
otherwise it's not required, but here it would be required.
Not otherwise, even there is no otherwise, it's not required at all.
Therefore,
You
I
just need
said,
to annex the order
yes, yes.
which has been violated in your
There are two orders
representation.
which we say, one at page 67, one at 88.
What are the dates of the
Which
order?
are 28/11/2024 at 67
Hmm.
and 14/2/2025 at 88.
But that is another writ petition.
It's a continuous thing, therefore, what I was
Two writ petitions, two orders, contempt one. Why?
because the Honorable Court direct,
We can issue notice, but it has to be in respect of only one order. It cannot be one contempt
then I stick
petition.
to 14/2, my lord, I stick to
14/2.
14/2,
In
with the
550.
liberty for the other one.
You can.
That's okay, perfectly,
Where is 14/2?
at 88,
Annexure 8.
my lordship,
Is it Annexure 8?
at 88. That's Annexure T,
Annexure T.
at 88.
88, yes. 14/2.
It basically
Let us see
requires
the operative.
91,
Yes.
issue notice and here.
Where? In 90?
Page 91, that's the paragraph 12.
That was not done.
So it was done.
Then?
They did not hear. What we say, right from prior to the writ petition, even after passing of the order, they sometimes involve the state president of the BJP, or they would.
But 92 says that you are asked to appear.
I appeared. They're again forcing me to compromise and withdraw. They're not doing so. I said, decide against me, jolly well, but do it. They won't
Where
do
is the
it.
contempt?
My lordship, I have made a categorical statement. They have not only concluded the hearing, but they're again forcing me. Again, I've used the word.
That is not a contempt.
My lord, they're forcing me to compromise and withdraw, my lord. They are
That
not
is not
even,
a contempt.
my lordship, they are not even concluding the matter.
Thereafter, the authority of so-and-so shall issue 7 days notice to the parties and hear the matter in accordance with.
They have not heard the matter. They have taken me down and say you withdraw the complaint. That's my statement, my lord. But in that case, my adjudication is not even complete.
You requested to attend the office on 26th.
So we have attended. We have attended. My statement, my lord. That's why I said, my lord. May I paragraphs 27 at page 26, my lord. Paragraph 27 at page 26.
Yes.
May I read, my lord? That the petitioner states that the petitioner was again verbally pressurized on 6/3/25 in the office chambers of the chairman of the board by the chairman of Sribhumi Municipal Board to withdraw the complaint and to enter into an
You
amicable
file a
settlement.
complaint. File a complaint then. If you are threatened with court,
Even on the earlier round also, the same thing
file-
happened.
File a
They
complaint.
brought in the BJP people may not to withdraw.
How will
I
it
said
be a
I want to contest.
How will it be a contempt?
If I say, if I'm permitted, my lord, so far as the contempt of Kotak is concerned, this is a deliberate violation, my lord. The Honorable Court initially directs in the first writ petition, go in here, they bring in the political parties. The second writ petition says, don't bring them in, but you decide. They will not decide. And again, my lord, they are doing the same
Heard
thing.
Shreyas Bonik, learned counsel. for the petitioner. Full stop. At the outset, this court has noticed that two separate orders passed in two separate writ petitions have been amalgamated in this contempt petition. Full stop. At this stage, when this aspect was pointed out, the learned counsel has submitted that he would be confining this petition to the order dated 14/2/2025 passed in WPC 550 of 2025. Para? By drawing the attention of this court to the averments made in paragraph 27 of the petition, the learned counsel has submitted that there is a deliberate and willful disobedience of the order in question, in spite of the fact that an order that communication dated 27/2/2025 was issued in purported compliance of the order of this court. Para? Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Let steps be taken for service of notice upon the respondent by registered post with ED, steps within 2 working days. Let us see.
Malad, may I pay for that observation of liberty for the other one?
Liberty to move qua the order dated so and so.
28/11/02.
In WPC so and so
7620/23.
granted.
Deeply obliged.
Belly
Great.
order to likhi diba, huh? To hold.
Blessed.
28/11/2024, WPC 7620/2023.
Great.
Liberty to move, no, liberty to file separate. Yes.
This matter relates to shifting of IMFL off of Malad. Due to public protest, the petitioner.
Oh, this matter had come up earlier.
Yes.
We had asked you to seek instructions. Yes.
But I think that my thought, let notice be issued, man. We want a written instruction formally from.
Okay. We issue notice then.
On the last occasion also, he could have said that much.
No, we granted
I
time. We
don't
thought
think
that before the vacation, perhaps we could have, matter could have been sorted out. Okay, Heard Sri IHC Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who has submitted that an IMFL shop license was allotted to him to be opened at ward number 9 in the district of Hujai,
Malad.
which however could not be done due to objections made by the public. Full stop. The application made by the petitioner to shift has not been considered. Full stop. Para. Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. What are respondents? 4 weeks.
I'm paying.
4
the
weeks.
ticket.
Shri I. Thakur, Learned Standing Council, Excise Department accepts notice on behalf of 1 and 2.
4.
1, 2, and 4. 3. H. Sharma, State Council for 3 extra copies. Para pendency shall not be a bar for consideration of the application of the petitioner in accordance with law.
The date, Malad. I'm
Uh,
paying the review.
we get 4 weeks. List on 18th of 21st of July.
May I plead your case?
Yes, yes.
My lord, by this petition, I have challenged the validity of court notices on order passed under the Income Tax Act matter. On the ground, first of all, those are time passed. The assessment is the time. Second ground, the cashless proceeding has not been followed in the instant case matter. For this particular, and thirdly, my lords, I belong to Arunachal Pradesh, and accordingly, I am not liable to pay any kind of tax and to file the return matter. For this particular purpose, my lord.
You have to
first-
file your return.
No, I am not required to file the return.
No, return would be required. Return is different, tax is different.
No, my lord, if your lordship will come to the provisions contained in section 39, in that case, the return is not required. In certain circumstances, the return is required to be filed by.
What do you do?
I carry on the business of this contractor and other things, man.
You're a contractor, you will not even file your returns.
Income tax return I am not required.
Under what
Hence, I
provision?
belong 139. Apart from it, my lord, because
Mr.
what-
Kyle,
139.
The return is required to be filed. They may be on the,
tax exemption is a
Exempt-
different aspect. Return, there's no-
in this case,
130, let us see 139.
139. And 139, your lordship will come. Have you come, my lord?
139,
139 B.
B.
B. Every person
Just a minute, please. Uh, 139, 1B or what B?
B. 1B.
1B. Being a person.
Being a person other than a company or firm, if his total income or total income of any person respect to which he, established under the act during the previous year exceeded the maximum amount which is not chargeable to income tax, shall on or before the due date furnish the return of his income such person during the previous year in the prescribed form
Hmm.
and verified in prescribed manner as setting forth. Such other particulars may be prescribed. My lord, the provision is very important, provided that a person referred to in clause G, who is not required to furnish the return under this subsection and residing in such areas may be specified by the board in this via by notifying an official gazette and who during the previous year incurs an expenditure of 50,000 rupees or more towards consumption of electricity. These conditions are to be performed by them. I do not follow any of these eventually.
The person referred to in clause B. Where is the notification?
A notification, my lord. So far the
This proviso
Yes.
says what? A person who is not required to furnish a return under the subsection.
by the board in this matter,
residing-
by the notification.
Yes, by
because-
where is the
Yes,
notification?
sir. Notification I have not produced at this stage. But even though I'm
Hmm?
not here in this case, but when we come to page 42.
42.
Okay.
of my position.
Yes. Notice was issued to him under section 148A on 29/7/2024,
Okay.
asking him to, I'm reading, whereas I have informed, which suggests that the income chargeable to the tax assessment year 2018-19 has been escaped assessment within the meaning of section 147 of Income Tax Act. The detail of the information inquiry conducted on which reliance being placed along with the supporting documents are enclosed with this notice. 2. You are required to suppose as to why, in view of the details contained in enclosure mentioned in the point number 1 above, a notice under section 148 of Income Tax should not be issued. Then 3. You may be submit your reply to this notice along with all supporting documents, if any, on the above mentioned issues
Yes.
on or before
5/8.
5A.
Yes.
Careful Lordship, page 44.
Yes.
Notice under section 148 was issued on 23/8/2024.
Hmm.
Details was given. Okay, then on 23, notice under section 148 was
Hmm.
the contents of the petition is that
Now, did he submit a so cause?
no, he has not submitted any stock.
No, I did not submit, even though my lord, so far the notices which have been issued in the instant case, my lord, that time passed under section 151. My lord, this assessment relates to the period of
1819.
1890. And the first notice was issued 29/7/2024, more than 3 years.
Lordship, if the value is more than 50 lakh, then 10 years is the maximum need to be issued.
My lord, in that case, the sanction is to be obtained.
It is there, Lordship. We will produce the everything.
Okay.
Okay,
very-
okay, we'll
very-
issue a short
yes.
notice. Okay, we'll issue a
Yes.
short notice. Heard Sri O.P. Bhatti, Learned Counsel for the petitioner who has put to challenge the notice dated 29/7/2024 issued under section 148A, capital A, within bracket small b, comma, orders dated 23/8/2024 issued under 148A within bracket small d, and notice dated 23/8/2024 issued under section 148 of the Income Tax Act 1961. Amongst others, the petitioner has contended that the notices are time-barred and could not have been issued. Full stop. Para. Sri Kyle, the Learned Standing Counsel, Income Tax Department, has however refuted the said projection, and has submitted that taking into consideration the amount involved, the notices are not time-barred. Para. Let notice be issued, returnable on July 23rd of
Let
July,
it be, my lord, in first week of
August.
August.
And then we'll have it on 1st of August.
Yes.
1st of August. Sri Kyle, the Learned Standing Counsel accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents.
My lord, in the meantime,
Let extra copies be served upon him by tomorrow.
my lord,
Till the next date fixed, no coercive action be taken against the petitioner.
Matu.
The interim order being passed at the motion stage will, however, be reconsidered after instructions are received.
Matu.
Mr. Datta, you are also there?
Only power.
Okay, A Datta 1, 2, 3, SC Kyle. A Datta CGC. eh?
Much.
May I please, Your Lord?
Yes.
Your Lordship, the petitioner has filed an application for land sale permission, Your Lordship, in the month of January 2024. But thereafter, Your Lordship, where a mandatory period of 45 days was there for processing. But after the exhausting of the 45 days of the petitioner approached the authority, but no response was found from the petitioner's side, Your Lordship. So after going through the track record, it is seen that his petition has been rejected, but no specific reason was mentioned. So,
No, 2012-2024 is the order of the court.
Your Lordship, on 23rd of
No.
2024,
You had moved the writ petition earlier.
Your Lordship,
What is the order? Order is 2012-2024.
Your Lordship, it is on page number
No, the date of the order.
30. Your Lordship, it is on 20th of
December. So
2020.
what has happened after that?
Your Lordship, then the petitioner with the representation and the order of this Honorable High Court approached the authority, and thereafter speaking order was passed, the impugn order that is in page number 41. Your
8-4 is the order which you are challenging now.
Your Lordship,
Let us see 8-4.
it's in page number 41. Your Lordship.
41.
41. Here, Your Lordship, the reason for rejection was mentioned to be that the circle officer has not recommended it, non-recommendation. But no specific reason has been mentioned as to why this.
Okay, we'll issue notice at this stage. We'll issue notice at this stage.
Your Lordship,
Lordship, otherwise also, if your lordship comes to page 30,
30.
30,
Yes,
the rejection,
yes.
has your lordship got it?
No, the rejection is at 41.
No, that is the order passed by
Speaking
the
Picking order.
speaking order,
Okay.
whereby it was mentioned that the earlier lordship, the ADC in the portal itself, the rejection was mentioned. So I am placing that one, lordship, at page 30.
But that was the subject matter of in the earlier writ petition.
Yes, lordship. Their contention was that it was not mentioned, but it was mentioned the circle officer has not recommended.
So there has to be a
That
specific
is the
detailed
reason, Lordship.
recommendation, your lordship.
No, let us see.
Lord-
Violation.
Your
What is-
lordship, I have approached the
What is your name, madam? Madam, what is your name?
P. Ahmed.
Heard Miss P. Ahmed, learned counsel for the petitioner who has put to challenge an order dated 8/4/2025 passed by the District Commissioner Nalbari, whereby the representation submitted by the petitioner on 29/1/2025 has been rejected. Full stop. It is the contention of the petitioner that the relevant factors have not been taken into consideration and the rejection is made on irrelevant factors. Para. Let notice be issued. Returnable by 6 weeks. Revenue Department, Madam, Ms. G. Hazarika,
Yep.
Understanding Council Revenue, accept notice on behalf of respondent 1, 3 also,
2 to 6, Lord.
3,
তুমি লবা নেকি? কি নাহে?
ADC Revenue.
No.
Okay, only one. Then Sri H. Sharma, Learned
2 to
Edition,
6.
Edition Senegal Advocate, some for 2 to 6.
6.
Extra copies by tomorrow. Okay.
Yes, your lordship. Your lordship, after in the speaking order itself, it is mentioned that if I am aggrieved with the speaking order, I may approach the higher authority. So on 34/2/25, I have approached the respondent number 2, your lordship, by filing an application. A representation was filed that your lordship would find at page number 14. Your lordship, I have.
Pendency shall not be pendency shall not be a bar for consideration of the application dated 34/2025 stated to have been submitted before the District Commissioner,
Your Lord.
Albury.
Highly object.
Five, Sakya?
Yes, sir.
State election,
Yes, Lord. Participated as a member of Town Panchayat, your lordship.
তুমি main ইয়াত।
Ward number 2, Kathapara, part 2, under number 163, Kathapara Town Panchayat, Timimari Anshalik Porishod, in Nagaon Jilla Porishod, in the district of Nagaon, lordship.
you are making an allegation against the private respondent
Yes, lordship.
of having more than 2 children.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll issue notice. We'll issue notice at this stage. He has to be heard.
They have to put the
Did you approach the District Commissioner?
Yes, Lord.
What was the finding?
prior to the election.
Okay, let us see.
Yes.
Heard Sri M. Sakya, Learned Counsel for the petitioner who is aggrieved by the, you are also a candidate
Yes, lordship.
who is
Second
aggrieved by
most
the,
candidate.
by the election of the private respondent number
6, your lord.
6 as a ward member,
Yes, Lord.
as a ward member of ward number 2, Kathapara, within bracket part, under NO 160, Kathapara Gao Panchayat. It is alleged that the said respondent has more than 2 children at the time of filing of his nomination and is barred in law, namely Rule 111 within bracket 1 of the Assam Panchayat Act 1994. Para. Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Sri Dubey, 1.
Right.
Yes, where is the State Election Commission?
Your lordship. Secretary, lordship.
What
We have
secretary?
completed him.
What secretary?
Representative.
Don't make this.
Represented by secretary.
What
of Assam
represented by secretary? Don't make this kind of parties, Mr. Sakya. You should know how to
State
make parties.
Election Commission.
Shouldn't make the entity a party. Don't make this kind of mistakes again and again. For RDB for 1, rest
For 2, Lordship, I am appearing.
3, only Sharma for only 2.
No, Lordship, I am only for 2.
And 4, what is 4? Who is authorized officer, block development officer? He will be taking over again. P. Thapa. P. Thapa, Learned Counsel, appearing on instruction of Sri S. Datta, standing counsel PNRD for 3, 4, 5. Extra copies by tomorrow. Steps for service of notice upon respondent number 6 by registered post with AD. Steps by tomorrow.
Clarification. Like, one.
Two, your lord. Two,
Oh.
subsection two,
Not one.
no, triple one, subsection two, lord.
We go by what you have written in your synopsis.
Yes,
What
lord,
have you
my
written?
mistake. My mistake. Admit.
111 subsection 2, huh? In the pleadings, what have you stated? Pleadings also? Which paragraph?
Lordship,
Everywhere, even in the prayer, he's written subsection 1.
Disqualification under
Subsection two, Roman,
Okay, doesn't matter.
Lordship for respondent number 2, Lordship, they can appear. Lordship.
Who is 2?
K Kumar, Lordship.
Okay.
He is also appearing for the PNRD as well as Lordship, the additional senior government.
2, you would not be appearing.
Lordship, they can appear.
No, you appear. She has already appeared for the PNRD.
Lord-
Madam Thapa is with Mr. Kaur or Mr. Datta? Datta.
My lord, in this case, my lord, there is a direction passed by the Assam Board of Revenue for restoration of patta by correcting the land record. Thereafter, that order has been challenged before this honorable court, that has been upheld. Thereafter, I submitted the representation before the authorities, and authorities also taken step and directed me for hearing. But till that, they have not taken final decision for restoration of patta by correcting the land record as per honorable court's order.
Notice may be issued, but
Heard. Sri N. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner, who is aggrieved by the inaction of the respondent authorities in restoring the patta in favor of the petitioner. Full stop. The Learned Counsel has also drawn the attention of this court to orders passed by the Assam Board of Revenue on 7/4/2014, which has been affirmed by this High Court on 9/1/2024. Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Revenue, Ms. G. Hazarika, Learned Standing Counsel Revenue, 1. J. Sutia, 2, 3, and 5.
2, 3,
Maybe
and
3 and 5.
5.
3 and 5, 4 District Commissioner Karbi Anglong and Bormon. Extra copies by 2 days. Okay.
Pendency shall not be about. That was
There is another proceeding is maybe going on, my lord, that in the judgment of the High Court Rule 26, cancellation of patta power is not with the.
Okay,
assessor
bring instructions.
But-
Item 7. 7, MP Sharma.
Lordship. This is, there is a direction in favor of the petitioners already, Lordship, that Lordship will find at page 28. Page 27, paragraph 8, Lord.
Now, can we pass the same orders in separate repetitions,
No, Lordship.
successive repetition?
Similarly situated persons were given benefits, Lordship. And the petitioner number 1 prepared an RTI wherein he sought for reasons behind denial of this benefit, Lordship. At page 29, paragraph 3,
29.
yes, Lord. Page 29, paragraph 3.
Mm.
The reason the certain numbers of beneficiaries have not yet received compensation is due to the fact that NHAI has withdrawn the remaining whole compensation amount from Axis Bank Bongaigaon without intimation to CALA Bongaigaon in July 2021, and till date they have not deposited the fund, and as on date the balance amount of CALA in Axis Bank stands nil. So, Lordship, the amount was also ascertained, but then due to this, Lordship, they have not been paid.
You're
Yes,
for
we do.
whom?
I am for respondent and NHA on behalf of the Board of Lordship for
Yes.
4, 5, and 6. Lordship.
Why
Yeah,
have you
we need
withdrawn
to-
if the compensation amount was not paid in
Lordship,
terms of the
I
award?
allow
Why have you withdrawn?
3 weeks time to obtain.
Okay, we'll issue notice. Part 3 MP Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner, who is aggrieved by the inaction of the respondent authorities to pay the compensation for land acquisition.
30% solarium and 12% additional interest.
Who has, okay, by the inaction of non-payment of certain aspects of land compensation amount pertaining to solatium and interest. It has been submitted that the matter was adjudicated by this court in a number of writ petitions. Full stop. The learned counsel has also drawn the attention of this court to the reasons for such non-payment, which has been furnished in response to an RTA application, wherein it has been stated that the NHAI has withdrawn the remaining compensation amount from the concerned bank account. Para, let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. 3 R Borough,
On behalf of the Board of Lordship for respondent 4, 5, and 6.
learned counsel appearing on instruction of 3 C Borough, learned standing counsel, NHAI accepts notice on behalf of responsible.
4, 5, and 6.
No,
Lordship.
then 4, 5, and 6. Tara would 1 likhiba. 1 central government. Your is no 1 central government. CGC.
Or Lordship, I can appear
Okay, then you are for 1.
for 1.
1, then others.
The 1, 4, 5, and 6.
Okay, 1, 4, 5, and 6. 2 State of Assam, revenue. PR Mohanto. 3, 3 and 6. 3 and 7. Kala is not here. Kala is not here. 3 and 7, M. Burman. Okay, let's see. It's up to him. 3 and 7. Extra copies by tomorrow. Okay. You implement Kala.
I shall make.
Apply the Lordship.
It is allowed. But can the matter be taken up at 2, my lord, senior.
What is the matter?
Matter, your lordship, is in this case, we are aggrieved by the action of the respondent bank, my lord, who are contemplating to dispossess me from my land, my lord, in terms of the order passed by the learned tribunal, my lord, debt recovery tribunal.
After that, how can you come to a high court?
Lordship, I was not a party in the earlier round of litigation before the tribunal, my lord. What has happened in this case, my brother, my lord, he has taken loan by showing our land, my lord, in a misleading way from my
Why did you file a suit?
lordship. Now the
You have
respondent
to
bank,
file a suit.
lordship,
Suit will not be barred.
suit. Otherwise, my lord, in this regard, this is a entire property is Esmali property already titled
No,
to the
if
state,
you are alleging fraud,
lordship.
you can file a suit. Suit will not be barred if there is a fraud involved.
Lordship,
Mardia Chemicals has made it very clear.
Marty is there, my lord.
And how do you come to a jurisdiction?
Jurisdiction is the whole thing is your lordship. Lordship, may kindly see page 30, your lordship.
We grant you some time, you approach the civil court.
Lordship,
We grant you some time, 15 days time.
recovery proceeding has also been initiated. on the
15 days
basis-
time will protect you. File a civil suit, pray for an injunction.
I civil suit is already pending, lordship. My senior article and he is coming, lordship.
Civil suit, you did not get the
In that
relief,
case-
so you are coming to
in
the
that
court
case-
now.
Regarding civil suit is pending, lordship, but here is the case, lordship. RTA.
See, there are
recovery
restrictions,
officer-
there are restrictions in law.
Recovery officer, lordship,
by misleading a false way, representing the DRT lordship, and tribunal passed order, effective order in favor of the recovery officer lordship.
So if there is a
Here
suit,
is the case lordship.
Mr. Barbhaiya, if there is a suit pending, file an injunction application.
The injunction also filed lordship. In the meantime,
Injunction, you
in-
did not
in
get
spite of-
injunction.
Yes, in spite of
You
lordship
did not get
kindly-
injunction.
kindly looked into the order, the
You
lordship.
cannot approach, have
Well,
parallel
lordship,
proceedings.
In spite of specific order of the settlement officer, tribunal directing the recovery officer to comply the earlier order, lordship. Kindly see the order dated lordship, settlement officer lordship.
We cannot.
That
we
suit is
cannot
regarding
grant it.
right side interest.
There's a
lordship.
recent direction of the directive of the Honorable Supreme Court after Satyavati Tandon and all.
Page
this case.
30 may look into
Okay, let the senior come after a while.
lordship.
After a while. এই হেৰি মোৰ এই ডেমলালত মোৰ পলা বহি এখন আছে লৈ আনিব দিব আছে item number
9, Lordship.
yes
Lordship, this petition has been filed for issuance of direction to the District Commissioner Kachar for necessary action upon representation filed by the petitioner and non-issuance of action taken report to respondent 3. Lordship, the brief facts of the case is that there was a fraudulent issuance of OBC NCL certificate to private respondents number 7 and 8.
who are you
Lordship, I am a member of the OBC of Manipuri, OBC community of Manipur, and I am a guardian of the child studying in the school in which the respondent number 7 and 8 is the headmaster and the secretary, Lordship. And I came to know in 2024 that they had applied for B.Ed course, issuing by submitting their OBC NCL certificate. But those certificates are fraudulent, Lordship. And after which I submitted an RTI application to which the public information officer informed that the records of the certificate are not available in the office. And contradicting their statement in another communication, they eventually communicated that the NCL certificate is authentic. Whereby after which I again submitted an RTI application, and to which the respondent number 6 replied that no NCL certificate was issued in favor of respondent number 7. There was no NCL certificate.
okay yes
Then,
we should not heard Ms.
Lordship,
Petitioner is not legally aggrieved. Because someone
so she had applied filed the complaint she has not filed the complaint
regard to someone else.
Lordship, I am
Submission made.
aggrieved because my child is studying in that school. Their headmaster is not competent enough to. He doesn't have a valid B.Ed degree.
No, I'll get it.
Lordship,
So,
at
but
this-
how are you yes there's a yes issue of Lucas who are you
Lordship, I am.
how are you aggrieved your headmaster is not having the B.Ed how are you aggrieved
Lordship, I am also a member of the OBC.
so how are you
If
aggrieved
it had been PIL, then it had been something different, my.
I'm aggrieved, Lordship, because
how just show us how are you aggrieved to approach a writ court this is not RTI anyone seeking any information what is your legal right
Lordship, at this moment, I am just asking for direction to the district commissioner.
who are you
Lordship, I am.
why at your behest some directions should be issued
Lordship, an illegible, Lordship, a person who
Madam,
is,
you are before a writ court. You are not in a civil court. You have to make out a case of violation of your legal rights, fundamental rights.
yes, Lordship,
This is an extraordinary jurisdiction. Civil courts are open for you.
Lordship, I'm just,
Prerogative writs cannot be issued at the mayor asking you to make out an extraordinary case.
Lordship,
First, where is your locus?
Lordship, if Lordship kindly turns to page,
First, you tell us Let us know the facts. Who are you? Who is Ratan Singh?
Lordship, I am directly affected, Lordship.
Who are you? First you tell. Who are you?
I am
You are a
Name-
member of the
OBC community, Lordship of Manipur, Lordship.
OBC community member. Then
Yes. And Lordship, I am a guardian of my the child studying. My child is studying in the Moirangthep Dev Singh Memorial Academy
where?
in Manipur, Lordship.
Manipur or Kachar?
Kachar, Lordship. I apologize. Kachar, Lordship.
Your child,
Yeah.
son or daughter?
Son, Lordship.
Son. Name of your son?
Name have to
School is also not a part.
name I have to take instructions, Lordship.
You don't know the name of your son.
Lordship, I have to take that.
Son studying in which school?
Moirangthep Dev Singh Memorial Academy, Lord.
School at Kachar.
Yes, Lord.
Then what happened?
Lordship, I came to know in 2024 that the headmaster
Hmm.
does not have the required qualification to teach my son, Lordship, in the school, Lordship.
Does not have the required qualification.
He doesn't have a B.Ed degree, Lordship. That fraudulent, he has obtained a B.Ed degree through fraudulent means, Lordship. That is
So
my
you
concern.
can come
Lordship.
with a writ to a writ court.
And Lordship, after the secretary,
Headmaster does not have a B.Ed degree. Has the authorities taken any action? Let them take action. Let the headmaster come.
Lordship, at this moment, I'm just asking for direction.
Sorry.
Lordship kindly turns to page
Don't have locus.
71, Lordship.
Sorry, madam. Don't have locus.
Please, 71, Lordship.
Don't come with to the writ court with petitions like this. 71. Yes, what is 71?
Lordship, the secretary to the government of Assam, Department of Social Justice and Empowerment, had directed the District Commissioner Kachar to take necessary action as per the illegal issuance of non-criminal certificates. So till now, the District Commissioner has not taken any action, Lordship. I'm just challenging this.
But your locus, madam.
Just asking for a direction,
No,
Lordship.
let the government take. Government is the administration. Administration can take some actions in accordance with law. But can there be a direction from this court?
Lordship, the court can issue directions to the District Commissioner. Lordship.
At the behest of whom? Not at your behest of a person like you.
Lordship, I have
You are somebody who wants to take his place, headmaster's place. And you are at the back of the petitioner.
not the headmaster's place, Lordship, but I am
You have
concerned.
to come to the court bona fide, not with like this. There is somebody behind you. You are wearing a mask. You have to remove the mask. Let that person come before this court.
Lordship, but
We don't grant relief to persons with mask.
Lordship, but he doesn't have the requisite qualification, Lordship.
Let it be raised by a particular appropriate person. Let the government remove him. He will be aggrieved. Difficult. Yes.
I'm just
heard.
asking for a direction, Lordship.
Just is not enough. Heard Ms. D. Mohanta, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has pleaded that the son of the petitioner is a student of so-and-so school in the district of Kachar. And the allegation is that the headmaster does not have, a headmaster has obtained the B.Ed degree by fraudulent means. It is the case of the petitioner that the said headmaster does not fulfill the criteria of non-creamy layer, in spite of which the B.Ed degree has been conferred upon him. Tara? The locus of the petitioner to institute this writ petition is, however, a question which would require a deliberation. Para, be that as it may, that notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Three does the Learned State Council.
4, 5.
Oh, revenue is there. Revenue, PR Mohanto for 1. Social justice. RM Deca 2. And 3. Tribal affairs. Arthur, is it there in the court? The tribal affairs has a standing council. Arthur. 3. Then and as for 4, 5, 6. Extra copies. Let steps be taken for service of notice upon respondent 7 and 8. Be taken by registered post to TD. Steps within 2 working days. Yes, next.
The question of maintainability.
Yes, Para. Question of maintenance. We have already mentioned in the first part. Question of the aspect of maintainability is however kept open. Maintainability of this writ petition. Yes, next. Item 10.
Please, Your Lord.
Yes, madam, what is this?
Similar matters are pending before you. What is my?
Yes, Mr. Mahmood.
My lord, our case is that, my lord, page 77 onward, there are certain eviction notices issued against us. Now, my lord, as per section 2 of Reserve Conservation of Forest Act, my lord, there are some procedure that has not been followed.
Yes, madam, you are saying something?
Similar matters are pending before.
When is it, when are those fixed?
6 weeks.
What is the order? Kindly show it to your colleague.
Yes, my lord, that is order may be passed.
Okay, well, a notice has been issued.
Yeah.
Part 3, M. Mahmood Learned Council for the petitioners.
No, no. Notification.
The grievance of the petitioners is with regard to the action to evict them from the land under their possession. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that they being landless had occupied certain lands and have constructed their dwelling houses. It is also the case of the petitioners that few of them have been granted patta. Full stop, para. Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Miss M. Kolita, Learned. Who are the respondents?
1, 6, 4, and 5.
Learned Standing Council Forest accepts notice on behalf of respondent numbers 1, 3, 4, and 5.
7. 7.
7. Forest Settlement Officer, madam, you can take. 7? 7, I think Mr. Das would be taking, not 7. And thus the State Council for, oh no, revenue is also the revenue, madam. Revenue, you're a main party, don't stay somewhere else. Okay. Ms. G. Hazarika, Standing Council Revenue for two. Then, Das for
6, 7, 8, 9.
6, 7, 8, 9. Not 9,
Nine.
APDCL.
9,
Is he in the court? No, is he in the court today? Or you can. Then RR, you can take notice. Your APDCL, I think. RR Gugoi, 9. 10, Panchayat. Panchayat, 10. Baladmari Char Gaon Panchayat. So I think PNRD can. Who's there? PNRD. S. Datta. S. Datta, huh? 10. Extra copies. Para. The Learned Council has submitted that in a similar matter, WPC 3443/2025, some interim protection has been granted. Para. The said submission has been endorsed by Ms. Kolita, the Learned Standing Council Forest Department. Para. Following the aforesaid order, it is directed that till the next date fixed, no action be taken. We have paragraph 7 and 8. Huh? Yes, 7 and 8. 7 and 8.
Problem.
Names of the Standing Council of the respective departments be reflected in the cause list. Please furnish extra copies
Yeah,
by
definitely.
tomorrow. Yes.
If I'm not wrong, that is the last paragraph because it says about the proclamation.
Proclamation. Yeah, that will remain.
Obliged.
Same order. Timing. Yeah.
Sorry, my daughter, on the court, my.
Hmm.
My daughter, in this case, your lordship already, I think, had my daughter part of that portion, my daughter. I take your lordship from either page 26.
You have already approved the civil court.
No, which one? I am just one, my daughter. Your
20?
Page 26. Your
Twen-
lordship, this case is called out, your page 26, annexure 3. This case is called out as pair for auction purchaser so and so for early demarcation and physical possession. This question is involved in this case. Then I take your lordship to page 28. We file an objection. Whole
This
case I-
order, the order at page 26 is passed by whom?
Yes, this is the matter, your lordship,
Passed by?
that recovery.
No, DRT whom? Recovery officer.
Yes, recovery of instrument. Whole question of the joint property, my lord, that because of that, my lord, until unless it demarcated, it cannot be handed over. This is the case.
Are you the auction purchaser?
No, I am not, I am the person, my lord, whose land has been given by my brother without informing me.
But you have already filed a civil suit.
My lord, that my question, my lord, civil suit is pending. No, it is not yet rejected, my lord. Not yet rejected, it is pending. We have made a statement also, my lord. It is pending, my lord. Now they are, my lord, after me, my lord, some of the portion they have already taken as per their, my lord, that year. Now, just by the page 28, we have given an objection.
But
Then your-
how will a writ be maintainable?
My lord, maintain it because I have no other option, my lord, because
No.
your lordship kindly say, my lord, demarcation.
There is a reiteration of law very recently. Not recently, SLP 8867 of 2022, 10/4/2024, that you have to apply certificate and then very strictly writ petition are not to be entertained.
No, I am not on, I am for limited purpose, my lord.
That is the reiteration of law by Honorable Supreme Court.
My-
You have to
my
go by
limit-
that.
My limited prayer is, my lord.
You do
because-
one thing, there is a counsel who appears for SBI. Serve him a copy. We will take up this matter day after tomorrow.
Yes, your lordship.
Who appears for SBI?
In knowledge, no standing counsel is there.
But somebody appears normally.
Somebody appear.
Once I noticed.
Who? S. Datta there, then I think M. Sharma.
So both of them.
SBI, I am appearing.
Oh.
You appear, you can take instruction.
Ah,
Are you a standing counsel?
Pending council, panel.
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 Empaneled. Which branch? Chaudhary? Kachar branch.
I mean,
Filter.
I will take instruction.
You can unofficially take instruction. You can do one thing. You inform this head office here about the matter.
Whom?
The head office
Oh,
here, then we'll take it. And Mr. Sen can also.
let him do.
Okay.
One for our party to
Okay,
be
okay.
difficult.
Ah,
He will take, madam.
okay. Well.
Yes, copy will give it.
This we cannot make it a part of the order. We'll just make some mention. Okay. Heard Sri H.R. Chaudhary, Learned Senior Counsel for the petitioner. Para. Considering the nature of the grievance, this court is of the view that the matter be adjourned till Wednesday to enable the petitioner to inform the counsel who normally appears for the SBI. Para, list on Wednesday for motion.
But you will refer the order dated matter 17.
Order dated 10/4/2024. SLP 8867 of 2022
8867.
of 2020. Name of the party PHR Invent Educational Society versus UCO Bank.
Obliged. UCO Bank.
Versus UCO Bank.
Obliged. Copy.
But this writ petition has been preferred against the order passed by the presiding officer of Maintenance Tribunal, my lord.
What tribunal?
Maintenance Tribunal,
Okay.
under the Act of, my lord,
17 Act. Parents.
2007 Act, 2007 Act.
2007 Act. Parents.
Yes, my lord, parents.
Okay.
And my lord, without deciding the maintenance, he has directly passed the order of eviction. And in this case, the respondent number 2, who is the father of the petitioner, my lord, as receiving rupees 37,500 per month towards his pension, my lord. That was not considered at all. And section 5 of the Act, my lord, not my lord, 4 of the Act. It will have taken-
You are the sons
Yes, my lord, I am the son.
of the respondent number 2.
2,
The proceeding was initiated by the respondent number 2.
2, my lord.
He is your father
Yes, my lord.
against you.
Against me.
You are dutiful sons, taking care of your father. He likes you so much that he has evicted both of you.
My lord,
What do
because,
you do?
my lord,
What do you do? Do you do anything?
yes, we do our business.
What business?
My lord, this brick sales is,
And what does your father do?
he was the employee of SBI, my lord.
You are depending on his pension.
No, not at all, my lord.
Yes.
Not,
You are 56 and 53-year-old.
my lord.
You are troubling your father. He had taken recourse of law. Why should we protect you?
My lord, because, my lord, kindly see section 4. Section 4, maintenance of parents and senior citizens.
What power does the tribunal possess?
Oh, my lord, possess. So far as
Tribunal can direct eviction.
no, my lord, in my submission, it is, he cannot. Only under 2 contingencies, which is given under section 23 of the Act, my lord.
Yes, Act. So, 2007 or Act. What is the name of the Act?
My lord, Maintenance and Welfare of Parents and Senior Citizens Act, 2007.
Have you given the provision here, quoted the provision?
My lord, not exactly, my lord. Yes, somewhere, my lord. Now, 23 has not been quoted, my lord. More economic.
Let us see the order. Mrs. Sahu, let us see the order.
Yes, my lord. Order, type copy,
Yes, sir.
page 38.
38.
8, my lord. and from 41A.
Forty-one?
41A, his finding starts, my lord. The last paragraph, that the petitioner adduced his evidence before the tribunal and upon perusal of the documents submitted, the petitioner as well as submitted various judgments and order passed by the Honorable Apex Court and the Honorable High Court. This is, my lord, the Supreme Court so-and-so, wherein it is held by this Apex Court that the tribunal constituted under the Act may have authority to order an eviction if it is necessary and expedient to ensure the maintenance and protection of the senior citizen or parents or that so and so, so and so.
Item, which section?
My lord, section 23. The contingency is given, my lord.
Twenty-three.
Yes, my lord. First of all, my lord, kindly see section 4, my lord. Section 4.
Yes.
A senior citizen, including parent, who is unable to maintain himself from his own earning or out of the property owned by him, shall be entitled to make an application under section 5 in case of. So this is the first condition, my lord. Now he is, my lord, getting 37,500. So he doesn't come in the purview of this act. Now, my lord, kindly come to page 23. Sorry, section 23. There is a contingency under which tribunal can make an order of eviction.
23 what?
23 of this act, my lord.
Yes.
Transfer of property to be void in certain circumstances, where any senior citizen who, after the commencement of this act, has transferred by way of gift or otherwise his property, subject to the condition that the transferee shall provide the basic amenities and basic physical needs to the transferor, and such transferee refuses to fail to provide such amenities and physical needs, the said transfer of property shall be deemed to have been made by fraud or coercion or undue influence, and shall at the option of the transferor be declared void by the tribunal. Where any senior, this is the first contingency. Second, my lord, where any senior citizen has right to receive maintenance out of an estate and such estate or part thereof is transferred, the right to receive maintenance may be enforced against the transferee if the transferee has notice of the right, or if the transferee is gaseous, but not against the transferee for consideration and without notice of right. So these two contingencies are there, my lord.
No, how is it connected with the eviction, evicting you? How is it connected? You have been evicted.
He has already passed the order of
No, the powers to evict,
my lord.
which you are saying that it is not vested with this by this act.
Yeah.
Of these two sections is not connected with evicting.
No, actually, my lord, by implication,
How?
section 3,
No, was any property transferred to you?
no, not at all.
Then
Not at all.
this-
That is why,
how is 23 even connected? 23 is not connected.
otherwise, my lord, under the act, the power of eviction is given only under these two conditions.
Where
These
is
conditions are not applicable to my case, my lord. That is my case, my lord. And first of all, he has to show that he is unable to maintain himself. Only then he will come under the purview of this act, my lord.
Where does this have you? This is you have given a type copy.
My lord.
Type copy of this order.
Order, no, the order,
It's 38.
yes, my lord, at page 38. And up to 41, all the facts stated by the petitioner has been recorded there.
Section 7 of the section 7. What is the section 7?
My lord,
What is the first paragraph 3 of page 38?
paragraph 3.
He has filed a petition under section 7.
My lord, actually 6.
Hmm? No, third paragraph,
Third paragraph of page 38, my lord.
38. Third, first is CR put up,
Yeah.
second is today is fixed, third is third paragraph, third line, under section 7.
Section 7 is the constitution of maintenance tribunal. In
Yes.
fact, it should have been 6, my lord. It should have been 6, my lord. Application for maintenance. Not even 6, 5, my lord. Actually, application is provided under section 5 and section 7 speaks about constitution of the maintenance tribunal.
Third, Sri S. Sahu, learned counsel for the petitioners who are aggrieved by an order dated 35/20/25 passed by the learned Maintenance Tribunal Dhubri in application number R-7837, full stop, by the impugned order, comma, the petitioners have been evicted
Order of eviction has been passed.
by the said order. Petitioners have been evicted from the premises in question.
Now, we have not been evicted till 20 days time has been given.
There is an order of eviction against the petitioner, qua the premises in question. First up, the complaint was lodged by the respondent number 6. Respondent number 2, who is the father of the petitioner. Yes, this is a writ petition. Where is the tribunal a party?
But tribunal is not.
This is a writ petition, not an appeal or revision. Decision-making authority is not a party. You have not come as a way of appeal, where you are not supposed to make the authority a party. Here it's a writ petition.
Well, somewhere I have found that
What somewhere?
tribunal is not required to be met.
Where? In what jurisdiction? If you approach in a 226 jurisdiction, you have to make the party, the adjudicating authority a party. This is not by way of an appeal. There is no statutory provision. It's 226. Extraordinary. Make it a part, make the tribunal a party. Cannot, otherwise it will not maintainable. When can you file?
By Wednesday, my lord.
अब how it's क्या लिखा था? It is however, last minute, it is however seen that the tribunal has not been made a party respondent in this writ proceedings. Para, on the prayer of Sri Sahu, the matter is adjourned till Wednesday to enable him to file application for implement. It's in the motion stage, just implement.
All right.
Item 13.
I've got a very limited prayer before you know. My land has been acquired by the National Highway Authority. Now, my lord, I was supposed to get the money. I was asked to come and to collect the money. But in the meantime, civil suit has been filed and got a stay order by some person. And as also there was direction to the Deputy Commissioner, Distinguished Commissioner, not to disburse the amount. That's why, my lord, My only limit is that I wanted to leave the house, my lord, because my all.
No, if there is a stay order from the civil court, you have to approach the civil court.
The civil court we have already entered, my lord.
Then
But regarding the, I was not a party originally, my lord. Since my,
understood. But how if the matter is in the if the civil court is in session of the matter, how
no,
do
that's true, my lord. Regarding the, just to leave into the house for some month, 1 month at least, I have want to stay before, not to demolish. I have made representation to the authority. It is yet to be considered. I have annexed to representation.
you file an application for injunction?
My lord, probably injunction will be admissible. Current probably is that matter is almost settled, matter. I have given the land, they have acquired the land.
No, if the
Yeah.
civil suit is pending, file an injunction application.
But some other person have claimed that this land belongs to them. That's why, my lord, we are here.
How at this stage, how do we enter
Only my reversion may be disposed of, my lord. Until then, I may be allowed to remain, my lord.
Where is the order of the civil court?
My lord, it is in page number 36, my lord, kindly.
30?
36. Relevant portion 37.
Where you have to challenge this 29-4 order.
Yes, I have challenged, in the High Court also I have challenged.
Then
It has not yet listed, that's why regarding my,
Sorry,
not
sorry.
to demolish my house till that.
Mr. Biswas, make your facts very clear to the court. You are not disclosing everything. There's a High Court matter pending, which has not been
yet.
listed.
We have filed it, it has not yet been listed.
Then how is this listed?
It is that a different matter, my lord.
Sorry. Heard Sri S.C. Biswas, learned counsel for the petitioner, who has filed this application with the following prayer, full stop. The also heard Sri Andas, learned state counsel,
Good primat.
para. It however appears that the relief claimed in this petition is directly connected with the order dated 29/4/2025 passed by the learned civil judge, Junior Division number 3, Sri Bhumi, in Miss Case 335 of 2025, arising out of title suit number 105 of 2017, para. Such order, if aggrieved with, has to be assailed in the appropriate manner and not by a writ petition, para. At this stage, Sri Biswas, the learned counsel, has submitted that
We have challenged
another case has already been filed before this court, para. In view of the aforesaid submission, this petition is held to be not maintainable and accordingly dismissed. Yes, next. Yes, Mr.
May I
Gogoi.
please, Your Lordship. Petitioner operate as a tenant in the name of Fancy Bed House at Demo multi-purpose building allotted in the name of Navin Gogoi, Lordship. Due to death of Navin Gogoi, petitioner had filed a representation before the competent authority to allot the sets of in favor of the petitioner, Lordship. And petitioner came to know the reliable source. The sets of has already been allotted. Namely, she is Joyanta Gogoi, who is the brother of late Navin Gogoi, Lordship.
That was a private arrangement between you and Navin Gogoi. How will
Lordship,
the writ petition lie?
Lordship, multi-purpose building is a government complex, Lordship.
That was allotted to one person.
Yes, Lordship.
He died.
Lordship.
Your arrangement was not with the government.
Lordship.
Your arrangement was with the person who has passed away.
Lordship.
Now, if you have a grievance, it is against the person or his legal heirs.
Lord.
How will a writ petition lie?
Lordship, I am running the sets of Lordship. Government
On the
Government of,
strength, you're running the seed shop on the strength of what?
Lordship,
On the strength of a lease deed with you and the owner.
Lordship,
Owner of this particular room was not the government.
Lordship,
It was allotted to one person.
Lordship.
The preview of contract, privity of contract was between you and that person who had passed away.
Lordship, actually, Lordship, government shop
How
cannot be,
how the writ maintainable?
government shop cannot be rented, Lordship, any other person, Lordship.
How were you running all this time? That was itself a violation.
Lordship,
It is a double-edged sword. It might also cut you.
Lordship.
It will not be maintainable.
I withdraw the matter, Lord.
Hmm?
Withdraw the matter,
Withdraw and file a civil suit if you
Lord.
heard Sri P.K. Gogoi, learned counsel for the petitioner. Also heard Sri S. Datta, learned standing counsel, PNRD, para. It appears that a shop in the Demo multipurpose building was allotted in the name of Nobin Gogoi, which was subsequently leased to the petitioner by the said Sri Nobin Gogoi, vide an agreement dated 3/10/2023, and the petitioner was running a shop, a business in the name Fancy Braid House. Full stop. The lesser had, however, passed away in September 2024, and thereafter the grievance of the petitioner is with regard to the allotment of the shop to the brother of the deceased, para. The dispute, if any, appears to be civil in nature. Para, at this stage, Sri Gogoi, the learned counsel, submits that he would withdraw this writ petition with a liberty to approach the appropriate court, para. In view of the aforesaid submission, writ petition is dismissed on withdrawal with liberty as prayed for. What was the IA for, Mr.
I
Gogoi?
have for stay of eviction notice, Lord.
Okay, I extend this photo. Okay, next.
Highly appreciate.
Disqualified candidate, I have
Hmm?
1112.
Yes, now you have come.
Yes,
Now what did you say? That defense is gone.
Which one, my lord?
The first one,
My first one, my lord.
husband had come,
Yes,
same
yes.
case. Now wife has come.
My lord, over here also there is a,
Woman empowerment.
yeah. But there is one argument is there, but it is possibly, my lord, notice may go, my lord.
You don't want to disclose that.
I don't want to disclose that. And
Or have you?
by that time, no,
I think you have not even formulated the argument.
no, formulated.
No, not formulated.
No, so,
Just
no, only thing.
putting your friend into some apprehension
No,
that something is brewing.
No, something is going on.
some
It is already
information
in
today I
the.
have also received.
No, my lord,
Huh?
already, I have already informed him that matter is already in the system of the deputy commissioner. By the time the returnable date comes, may be decided by the deputy commissioner.
Is it?
Yeah,
Deputy Governor has taken note, action, my lord.
no, of their,
On 18th hearing taken place,
no,
18th, that,
on,
18th.
Okay, heard Sri A.I. Uddin, learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. As per the facts projected, the petitioner was an aspirant in the panchayat elections pertaining to ward number 7 of NO4 Rongamati Gao Panchayat under the NO1 number 1, Folihamari Zila Parikhad in the district of Dhubri. Full stop. The grievance is that the respondent number 5, who has been declared elected, was unqualified was disqualified in terms of section 111 within bracket 2 of the Assam Panchayat Act 1994. Para. Let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Panchayat Rural Development, Sri S. Datta, Standing Council, PNRD, accepts notice on behalf of 1 and 2. State Election Commission, R. Dubey, 3. District Commissioner, M. Borman. 5.
Me, my lord.
What is the name of 5?
My lord, please don't disclose it.
You are the candidate.
I'm his
This is
engaged.
called
My
Mita.
lord, I am against. I am his engaged counselor.
This is my lord.
But
He has chosen you only because of your name.
Yeah, that maybe.
Candidate disclosures are not there. Perhaps my friend is something else.
But first,
No, he doesn't belong to Dhubri.
no.
He belongs to Jamunamukh. That we know.
And first time there is lots of.
Or maybe he has changed, shifted.
The other disqualified.
But first time we are surprised that because of the same name he has been chosen as counsel. Response number 5, Joinal Abedin. Let the court also know.
Engaged counsel is Zainul Abedin.
We do not know. Okay. For? You are on caveat.
Yes. My lord, caveat is not yet listed. So I'm through caveat.
Caveat
Yes.
filed, but
Sri
given
Abedin, Lieutenant Counsel, has entered appearance. Have you filed Wakalatnama? You have filed a caveat already.
Yes, my lord.
Submits that a caveat
581.
has already been filed and he would accept notice on behalf of respondent of 5. Extra copies. Okay. Is it pending before the adjudicating authority? Shall we say something? No.
Yes. Your
on 18th hearing.
my lord, notice is there, so that part remain like that.
Pendency shall not be a bar for the appropriate authority to take a decision in accordance with law.
Oblige.
Deeply obliged, ma'am.
14. The name of Sri Abedin be reflected in the cause list.
May I please, your lordship? This
Caveat to do any pariba nahi. 518 boli kole nahi. Mr. Abedin. Mr. Abedin. Abedin. Give a requisition to call for the caveat. Otherwise, it will be problematic. Give a requisition to call for the caveat.
Okay.
We'll discharge that caveat.
But only thing, 581, your lordship may mention in the.
No, we have to discharge, pass an order in the caveat.
Okay.
5, give a requisition. Okay. Yes, what is this?
This is for impleting of parties. Fresh incumbent. Your lordship, the earlier contender got transferred.
Yes, where is your notice?
Lordship,
Notice. Notice to the new incumbent. Where?
no, we have not filed yet. Sir.
You have to file, you have to issue a notice to him. Then you can come. Not
We
like
have
this.
given a copy to the standing council.
Standing council cannot have does not have the instructions to appear. He may engage somebody else. You serve a notice, okay?
Okay.
What is your name?
Amar Sodial.
Heard Sri M.R. Sodial, learned counsel for the applicant, who by means of this application has sought implement of the new incumbent. Full stop. It, however, appears new incumbent in the post of
Chief Conservator of Forest.
Chief Conservator of Forest.
Central Assam.
Central Assam Circle. It, however, appears that notice to the said incumbent has not been issued before filing of this implement application. In view of the above, 4 weeks' time is granted to furnish notice to the incumbent along with a copy of the concerned order requesting for compliance and thereafter file the proof of such service by of an additional affidavit.
Deeply obliged.
15 and 16.
May it please your lord.
Yes,
This matter, your lordship, will kindly take up the order of this honorable court on the last two occasions.
in one you are the respondent.
In one, I am the
15.
respondent. In the second is I am the petitioner.
Yes, what is it
There's
about?
an order passed by this honorable court last that they have to bring on record why this has been done, your lordship. What has happened? There were two orders, your lordship. in fact.
Yes. Last chance.
Now they have to bring on the instructions before this honorable.
SS Roy, yes, Mr. Das.
Lordship
Last chance.
order of Lordship will kindly take up the first order that is on 16/8/24 itself.
No, on 6/6/2025, the court has made it very clear.
Yes,
Last chance,
Yes.
isn't it?
yes. They were that
Yes, what do you say?
without there in any demarcation, your lordship, how the respondents has been given the tag and patta, and secondly, your lordship, why my patta was not given and a notice of eviction was given in my. If the notice has been stayed long back, but these are the two grounds. Basically, they have to inform this not. And initially they came up saying
And
that
you are
there
for
is no
the
record.
petitioner in the other case? And the respondent in his case?
Yes.
Okay.
In that case, your lordship, basically the issue is with regard to, because both are, your lordship, next door neighbors. We have constructed a small building and which they had some issues, therefore they wanted it to be dismantled, that was dismantled, and a report on that has to be.
Yes,
Though we have filed an affidavit, my lord, but regarding this, my lord, you need to be given some more time.
the last chance was there, you are
My
not
lord, I
taking the matter,
understand, but
not taking the matter seriously.
one month, my lord.
And then there also they have stated that
Okay,
they.
last week before the vacation, we'll fix a date immediately after the vacation, but
My lord,
for
I'll do
disposal.
the needful, I'll do the.
for do the, for disposal, 16/18 matters cannot be kept pending.
Got
Heard. What is your name? Heard 3 S. Diffusa,
Modern idea.
Learned Counsel
They-
for the
Order-
petitioner in WPC 459/1/2016, as well as 3 Y S. Mannan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner in WPC 7852/2018. Para. A last opportunity was granted to the Learned State Council to obtain instructions. Para. 3 Endas, Learned State Council has however submitted that his colleague who was present on the last occasion. Where is Mr. Roy? Is he there or not?
No, my lord, the 16/8 order has been passed, my lord.
No, is Mr. Roy there in the court or not?
No. Roy, I think in court number 75.
কি করলো? Sri Endas Learned Council, Learned State Council, however, makes a request for an accommodation as his colleague Mr. S.S. Roy is in another court. Para, as an exceptional case, matter is adjourned to be listed on 15th of July.
My lord, order one week more. Can it be after 22nd, I think?
We already have the vacation in the meantime,
Like,
July,
No, my lord. Can it be after 22nd? I need it.
on 22nd,
But-
on 22nd July. On the same date, an endeavor would be made to dispose of these writ petitions which are pending since long.
My name,
The name of Sri Endas Learned State Council be reflected in the cause list. Make a note of this case, old case.
Much
Yes,
of-
next. Item 17.
No, please, Lord. So the petitioner here is an indigenous person, my lord. He has been possessing the Actonia plot of land, my lord. What has happened, my lord, on 13/6/2018, an eviction notice was issued, my lord. Will come to page number 19, annexure number 2.
Affidavit filed.
Affidavit is not been filed.
Yes, yes, why? Eviction, exonia, pata, we are not.
We have received the instruction, it's a government landlord. Exonia landlord, if he has himself. Yes. Notice.
Now, why do you need the land?
That is not.
We have already applied for a settlement, my lord. The application is of the
Exonia land, we are not too inclined to give relief, but there is an interim order. You just need to say what is the purpose.
Lordship.
If it is not for any purpose, then probably he can stay till such time. You
Now
just
it is
cannot
lordship,
evict without any.
he can make an application for settlement of that land.
He has already.
Yes, yes, we have made the application on 28/6 of 2018, my lord. 28 June 2018.
No, it isn't.
Now, anyways, lordship, if lordship pleases may kindly dispose of the matter, giving us liberty to file a fresh application. We are ready to file it, my.
Where is the land?
Beltola.
Beltola, my lord.
Now this notice lordship, if your lordship comes to the notice at page 19.
You get adequate, and so we'll have this immediately after the vacation for disposal. Okay. Your name?
A.N. Sharma, my lord.
Heard 3 A.M. Sharma Learned Counsel for the petition. Also heard 3 H. Sharma Learned Additional Seneca and Assam, who submits that certain instructions have been received. Para? List for admission hearing on 17th of July 2025. Para, interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing.
It be obliged.
Lordship was picked it on 17th. Lordship.
17th.
15 and 19.
Well, in this case, respondent is supposed to file affidavit, as per order, it is 23/5/2020.
All matters. PWD.
Mr. M.
Lordship, there was some confusion last short time. Lordship.
What is the matter? What is the matter?
Acquire the land proposed for proposed manner to bypass without following the.
Mr. Chaudhary, for whom?
For PWD, Lordship.
Okay. Last occasion, Miss M. Das had appeared.
Yes.
In the other one, M. Das. Okay. Affidavit filed already? No. Who is 8? You'd like to file affidavit or what? Mr. Chaudhary?
Lordship, short affidavit.
Okay.
Otherwise, it will cover, the ADC has given quite a detailed response.
Now, if you want to take instructions, we can record our instruction. If you want to file affidavit, we can say affidavit.
Lordship.
On the prayer of Ms. B. Chaudhary, Sri B. Chaudhary, Learned Standing Counsel, PWD, matter is adjourned to be listed immediately after vacation, immediately after the vacations, to enable him to obtain instructions / file affidavit in opposition. Borrow for 2 means Arbor, NHA is present. PR Mohantas, Revenue, State Council, and us. Okay.
Okay.
20. Item 20.
Mr. Dotto, Shishir Dotto.
Last occasion, lordship, ticketed last 2 of the paper.
None appears as the petitioner on call. Whereas Sri K. Gogoi Learned CGC is present. Even on the last occasion, that is 26/20/25, there was no representation on behalf of the petitioner. And a last chance was granted. Para? It appears that the petitioner has lost interest in this matter. Para, accordingly, the same is dismissed for non-prosecution. Yes, next.
Item 21.
It be the lordship. My lord, in pursuant to the last order, my lord, the revenue department was supposed to file affidavit in the matter. my lord.
Not filed.
They haven't yet filed yet. my lord.
Yes,
And-
revenue, Madam Monta. What is the matter about?
We are very smallish, my lord. I have been in occupation, my lord, undisturbed continuously and hostile to the knowledge of the state authority since 1991-93. I have annexed the Kosi
Hostile
Bahari.
with the state authority, what is the meaning
My
of your
lord,
submission?
hostile to the knowledge of the revenue department, my lord.
What hostile?
That I am occupying their land, my lord. It is
Hostile will come under what context?
by the fact that I have been paying them Kosi
Hostile
Bahari.
will come under the context of adverse possession against private interest, not of the state.
No, my lord, but they were trying to evict me by issuing an eviction notice, wherein, my lord, they have basically tried to not only flout the procedure prescribed under, my lord, Regulation 18. At the same time, my lord, they have been, but my right has crystallized for the last 30 years. My lord, if they-
Crystallized under what?
on the basis of my adverse position, my lord.
Adverse position against the government. What
My
are
lord,
you
for
saying?
30 years, I'm saying, but I can still make a claim, my lord.
Mr.
That's a question of
Bhargava, don't
dispute,
make
my
this
lord.
stuff not coming from you.
No, my lord.
You are not.
No, in a way, my lord,
We
that
thought
he
you were
has
a
been-
citizen council. Don't make this kind of submission.
but the fact of the
Adverse
matter remains.
position
my lord.
against the government. Stay for 100 years.
Yes, my lord.
Nothing is going to happen.
But and at the same time, my lord, the notice also doesn't envisage any purpose for what they are trying to evict me, my lord.
That's a different aspect.
my lord.
But
So anyway, my lord.
hostile, hostile to their interests.
Yes,
is
my lord.
not here. Yes, what do you say? You have filed.
No.
They have been filed.
Notice was issued when?
Notice, but this honorable court intervened in this matter by issuing a notice on, my lord.
No, that we know. The impugn notice.
The impugn notice, my lord, would find it at page 47 on 28th of April 2022, my lord, at page 47.
22.
28/04/2022.
Until then, you have not even filed your returns. Where is the land situated?
Land is situated in North Guwahati, Amingaon.
How much is the land?
6 bighas.
Oh, very small plot. Yes, it seems you are not interested.
No, my lord will file it.
Huh?
After
22 to 25, and now you're saying immediately after the vacation. Okay. I heard Sri H. Buragohan, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Both Sri and the Learned State Council, as well as Ms. P.R. Mohanto, Learned Standing Council, Revenue Department pray for and are granted further 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. List after 3 weeks. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next day of listing.
I'm highly obliged.
Item 25.
May I please, your lordship? Your lordship, may kindly it may be taken up at 2, your lordship.
At 2, we may not have any other work. Why should we take up at 2?
Your lordship, my senior is on leg.
What is the matter about? What is the matter about?
Your lord.
You have the brief or not? Open the brief. What is the matter about? Yes, have you filed your affidavit?
Last quotation, central government council took time to file affidavit.
Yes, central government.
They available.
Who is there for CGC?
We are appearing only for the chief secretary. Formal part.
But if information is not given under the RTI Act, he has got the opportunity to scope to approach the appellate forum.
Chief Information Commissioner, my lord, there is a standing council.
Oh, Mr. Lideka.
Needed.
Is his name reflected in the call list?
My lord. He will be the authority concerned. Inform the honorable court.
Is he a party here? Madam, who are the parties?
Deputy Registrar General, First Appellate Authority Office Director. No.
Chief information free, my.
He is there.
I will inform him.
Okay. It appears that the name of the Learned Standing Council, Sri D. Deka, for the Chief Information Commissioner has not been reflected in the cause list. No, he's for the State Information Commission. Oh yeah, State Information Commission is there. Not for Learned Council for the Standing Council of State Information Commission. Yeah, so it is not reflected in the para list after the vacation by reflecting the name of Sri D. Deka. Okay. Madam, you also take instruction, but perhaps he will be the first
My.
principal respondent. Yes, next. Yes.
Your lordship, here we need to file a reply, your lordship. If it is opposition.
Goswami file reply of opposition.
My lord, yes,
Your response number?
my lord, 2, 3, 5, 6, and 7, 4%.
Corporation. You would like to file rejoinder affidavit
Yes, sir.
against their affidavit?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right, ma'am.
On a prayer made on behalf of the petitioner, 3 weeks' time is granted to file rejoinder affidavit against the affidavit in opposition of the corporation department.
But if there is an interim order, that may kindly.
Sri Argusami, Learned Council, is present for the department. Tara, interim order passed early to continue till the next date of listing.
RP Kosar.
RB. Yes,
My lord, I on behalf of 8 to 12.
8 to 12. Your name?
Anu.
M. Hussain, 8 to 12.
They were-
You have filed affidavit?
Yes.
Oh. Who submits that affidavit in opposition has already been filed?
Deeply obliged. May it please the Lord. Lordship, before my senior friend starts, but I am appearing on behalf of respondent number
9, 10, and 11. You have not filed your affidavit.
I am not, while my lord, I have received the instructions, my lord.
Okay, you file your affidavit.
Immediately after vacation.
Let him file the affidavit.
Lord, I would not have objection, Lord. Only thing is that some unauthorized parking by my learned friend.
Said it.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Heard 3 AR via Learned Council for the petitioners. Para. 3 M. Datta, Learned Council for the respondent numbers 9, 10, and 11 renews his prayer to grant time to file affidavit. Para. In view of the above, 3 weeks further time is granted to file affidavit in opposition. List as urgency has been expressed. List on 23rd of July.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Item 38, supply list.
But I am appearing for respondent number 4 with it.
Item number?
But may I kindly produce the last four.
Here for the respondent number 4.
Respondent number.
Okay. Okay. None appears for the petitioner on call. Whereas your name?
SK Gupta.
SK Gupta, Learned Council, is present for the respondent number 4. And who appears for GMC? GMC? Mr. Borwa, you'll appear for GMC. Is he there in the court or not? Okay. And Sri P. Nayak, Learned Standing Council GMC. Para. On the last occasion, there has been continuous default on part of the petitioner to represent. And on the last occasion, the following order was passed. 18/6/2025 order. Huh? In view of the above, it clearly appears that the petitioner is not interested to prosecute this case, and accordingly the same is dismissed for default. Yes, next.
Item 28.
28.
This case is for restoration, my.
Again, restoration will go for default.
We don't have copies also.
Who's D. Gogoi?
I think it's Dixit Gogoi, ma'am.
Dixit Gogoi, where is he? He was around.
Today I have not seen it.
His colleague, his friends. D. Gogoi. 9 appears for the petitioner on call, for the applicant on call. Whereas Miss M. Burman, London State Council is present, para, in the interest of justice. This is an application for restoration where notice was issued on 28/2/2025, para, in the interest of justice. List after the vacation. Matter is adjourned. In the interest of justice, matter is adjourned to be listed after the vacation. 29. Yes, 29, what is this?
My lord, we are apprehending a demolition exercise is going to be carried out by this GMC, my lord. In the IA, my lord, I have annexed that order is at page 41, my lord. My lord, on the last occasion, my lord, time was prayed for to file an affidavit.
Mr. Nayak, we have just recorded your name in one case. GMC.
Earlier case.
Okay.
One of my colleagues.
Item page 41.
Lord, we want that this demolition exercise, which they have, my lord, notified by an order of 29/11/24, my lord, page 41, my lordship may be pleased to.
I think this will go before some other bench. Please before any other bench. Would not be.
Most of, my lord, most of honorable judges, my lord, is not taking up, my lord. Some urgency for demolition. My lord.
We are otherwise not, we are
Obliged.
not in a hurry.
My lord.
On Wednesday, we can say, as urgency has been
Yes, sir.
expressed, list on Wednesday.
My lord. Obliged.
Item 30. Three zero. IA. IA for what? Modification of interim order. None appears for the applicant on call. Whereas Sri R. Boro, Learned Standing Council, NHAI,
For number 3.
NHAI, G. Hadarika, Revenue, Standing Council Revenue. Madam, you are also appearing for NHICL. Is he there in the court, RK Talukdar? Is he there?
Yes.
Now we can record your name, give your name on behalf of NHICL. Then PWD, B. Chaudhary, PWD, M. Burman, State Council are present.
Right.
Hearing.
Made please, Lordship. My lord, today in the morning I prayed had some difficulties. My learned friend also, my lord, I have informed her actually last night. So my friend is appearing on behalf of the respondent.
15 matter.
Yeah,
What are these matters?
Basically, my lord, I am sitting on this plot of land. This is the Miadi Potta land, since it's a kind of an ancestral property. And my lord, in the year 1991 and 1990, the predecessor in interest of the current petitioners had filed a writ petition, my lord, wherein, my lord, my right over the property was acknowledged by this honorable court. At the same time, an issue arose wherein, my lord, an ancient monument in Gorihagor called Ebidol, near Visnudol. So this land at that point of time also was, my lord, the archaeological survey and some complaint came that this land is situated within the prohibited zone of the ancient archaeological monument, my lord. And the court observed that this land is far away outside the prohibited zone. So this was settled way back in 1991. In 2008, they came with a similar, my lord, notice which is put to challenge here, my lord, that your land and that I have started constructing RCC building over this plot of land. This is my Miadi Potta land. I'll definitely construct, my lord. And this construction to be prohibited as my land falls under the same prohibited.
Now, what is the stage now?
My lord, now I am occupying that land, my lord. There was a status quo order. I am enjoying the land, my lord. And there was an issue which, my lord, had raised during the hearing of this particular case, my lord. Order was passed wherein they were to produce a notification which gives them the right to, my lord,
You are for
notify.
whom? You are for
Union of India, Lord.
Madam Gayan?
Gayan, madam.
Okay. What is your
Is it right,
instructions?
your Lord?
Affidavit filed.
Pleadings are complete, my lord, otherwise.
Lordship, the matter may come.
15
Able
matter,
to
madam.
direct.
15 matter, 10 years, read petition. We cannot afford to.
Immediately after.
15, 16 matters, difficult.
You will produce the notification.
They are to produce a notification, my lord, actually, that this land they have notified before they put this this land into my lord, under eviction, my lord.
Okay, though this matter is pending since the year 2015, a joint request for adjournment has been made. Full stop. Para. As an exceptional case, matter is adjourned to be listed for hearing on 17th of, on 15th of, 17th of July.
Yes, my lord. I'm highly obliged.
What is the other matter?
My same matter, my lord, they are contiguous land, my
Okay.
same cause of action, my lord, same issue.
Same order.
Same order. Also. I'm obliged, my lord.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, then
Upon the last occasion had indicated the lordship wants to send this matter back to Mizoram. My lord.
Yes, yes.
Lordship can-
Heard Sri N. Gautam, learned counsel for the petitioners. Also heard Ms. P. Bhattacharya, learned additional AGS, Mizoram. Para. On the last occasion, the following order was passed 17/6/2025, date to deliver. Para. After hearing the parties, comma, the matter is transferred to the Aizawl bench of this court, para, registry, to take immediate steps for transmitting the records.
obliged.
Item 35. Instructions. Material.
I think everything is, file is.
His smile, I
saying
think,
everything.
he shows all.
Yeah. My lord, material, my lord, I cannot disclose, but the other, my lord, I was waiting for a return from the parties, my lord.
Doesn't matter.
But they have not. And any, my lord can close it by saving myself, my lord, that there should not be any burden on.
Saving.
He is already saved, my lord. Because some clients are, my lord, very difficult to make them understand.
Okay. I heard Sri A.R. Bhuya, learned counsel for the petitioners. Also heard Sri so and so, এখানে পরে লিখে নেবো, হ্যাঁ? First order পরে। D. Sekha SG. Are the assisted by any government counsel? Yes. M. Burman, huh? And S.R. Rafa for the private respondents. On the last occasion, the following order was passed 17/6/2025, court Korejiba. Sri Bhuya, the learned counsel for the petitioners, has however submitted that no concrete instructions have been given to him for withdrawal of this matter.
Right.
Para. Be that as it may, considering that the term of the council is on the verge of expiry, the adjudication of this issue would only be academic in nature. Full stop. In that view of the matter, the writ petition is closed. Full stop. The point of law involved may be answered in an appropriate proceeding, may be raised in an appropriate proceeding.
Highly obliged.
Hey.
Lordship, in item 25, my lord, though I suggested name of Mr. D. Dekar, array of respondents from, it is seen that Chief Election, Chief Information Commissioner Assam is not a party here.
State is there.
State,
State Information Commissioner is there. Next page.
Deputy Register Census is here.
No, prior to just after
Chief
chief.
Information Commissioner, Central Information Commission.
Thereafter,
Thereafter, state, Assam represented by Chief Secretary to the government.
Chairperson represented by the,
Chief Secretary to the Government of Assam. Assam Board. So here, the central government council has to produce the instruction. My
okay, where is the other side council?
I will.
Itu ki lehisila no?
Lordship has directed to show the name of DDECA being the
Ide kana lekha bole CGC.
CGC.
Ah.
I will.
তুমি লিখিছিলা নেকি এইটো লিখাটো নাই item number
Item 25. My
25 list this case after the vacation
Right.
by reflecting the name of CGC.
CGC to
Was CGC reflected today?
Yes, yes, my
To
Garant's name is there.
okay. As the learned council, as the learned CGC is not present today, list this case immediately after the vacation.
My
My lord, item number 30, my lord, I was in airport number 2, lordship, so
Yes.
I was not able to attend, lordship. Kindly after vacation, lordship.
We have
and
passed orders 30.
30, lordship.
What order we have passed, we do not know.
in
After vacation only.
My lord, non-APS part may be kindly.
After, if it is not signed, we'll see. Okay?
Hello.
Hold on.
Like